You're listening to the Purdy Girl Podcast. I'm your host, Ashley Kelly Purdy. My mission is to connect military spouses, fiancés, girlfriends, and booty calls worldwide. So let's do this. Hi, hello, welcome back to Purdy Girl Podcast. How is everyone doing today? I gotta tell you, I am feeling good and energized today. I don't know if it's because I got a full 8 hours of sleep last night with only having to pee just twice, or because maybe I ran out of decaf coffee and maybe I had a full cup of caffeine this morning. Either way, we are feeling good. I like to use these Wednesday podcasts as a little check-in with you all. How are you doing with your June intentions so far? My favorite thing I have added this month has got to be the putting 10 things away before bed intention. Having a decluttered space is really important to me, and waking up to a clean apartment is definitely a game changer. I'm telling you. So I was thinking for today's podcast, I could tell you about some of the things that are really helping me out and just, improving my life right now. You can take what you like and leave what you don't, but that's definitely one of them, decluttering. Just a simple 10 things put away before bed. Of course, I have to keep up on this, throughout the day as clutter just accumulates. If I'm feeling a lot of resistance, which I know it's like grow up, just put stuff away. But if I'm like, I don't want to put the dishes away, I don't want to put the laundry away, I'll just tell myself to do 10 things and that's it. Like anyone can do 10 things, That's something that Joan actually always used to have me do growing up. I don't know why I remember that, but she would say, pick up 5 things because you're 5. So by that logic, I should be putting away 31 things. But you know what? I am an adult right now, and I only want to do 10 things. Okay? So, yes. That's the first thing that's improving my life right now is the 10 things before bed. Simple, simple. Anybody could do that. The other thing I'm loving right now that I really feel is improving my life is a good skincare routine. I haven't always been consistent with my skincare routine, and I don't have a reason why I was inconsistent other than laziness. Like I would go to bed with a full face of makeup, wake up with 2 huge black eyes, just nasty, barely ever, changing out my pillowcase. It's just not cute. But that was the truth. Seriously, though, I feel like having a good skincare routine is one of the best things I've done for myself. Stay with me here, okay? It's like a mental and physical boost for me. There's something about taking good care of your skin. Not only that, but taking off my makeup before bed, I feel has helped me to even sleep better. It's like I'm signaling to my brain that the day is done and it's time to wind down and relax. I remember listening to a Rachel Hollis podcast one time, and she said she comes home and takes off her makeup as soon as she gets home from work. And it was like that mental shift she needed to go from working boss bitch to wifey and mama. And I really like that. I don't know if you guys heard, but Miss Rachel and Dave are divorcing. Side note. I'll tell you what, this big Q we're all going through has really put a damper on a lot of marriages. Julianne Hough, Kristen Cavallari, Kelly Clarkson, all divorcing. What's wild about Rachel Hollis, though, is that so much of her brand has to do with her husband, and a lot of what she writes about and talks about, like her motivational speeches, it's all about, having a good, strong and sexy marriage. Ugh, it's just so sad. It's so sad. It'll be interesting to see how she rebuilds. That's for sure. I smell another book, Okay, what was I talking about? Skincare. So yes, I wash my face before bed, and it's just, it's really doing it for me right now. And to get really specific with you, I'm using a Dermalogica cleanser at the moment. I might switch that up later. I'm not totally married to it. Not only do I wash my face, but I wash it with an adorable pink baby washcloth. I got that recommendation from the Skinny Confidential. If you guys aren't following her, she's like queen of all skincare, but I love it. It's so soft and so yummy on your face. And then I have a serum from Dr. Dennis Gross. You can order that off of Sephora. I wish I was like super cool and had a discount code for you. I don't. I'm just literally telling you what I use and what I like. But this serum, it's a little pricey, but it is worth it. And I am married to that. Yes, I am. I let that set in for about 2 minutes. I'll roll it into my face with a jade roller. I like to keep that in the freezer. I love it when it's really, really cold. Although, warning, don't put it in the freezer and then haphazardly open the freezer and let it fall to the ground because it will break. I think I'm on like my fourth jade roller by now. And then after that, I apply my moisturizer, which is a night cream from Dermalogica too. And I rub that down all the way to my chest because, as Tom Haverford says, moisturizing is the best way to prevent turkey neck. And I want to have a smooth décolleté, you know what I mean? So I follow a similar routine in the morning as well. I wash my face after my workout, which I didn't always used to do, but my esthetician told me that a lot of why I have some congestion under my skin is just from not washing after I sweat. Like I would shower, but I wouldn't wash my face because in my brain I was like, well, I might still have some of the moisturizer on from the night before. Well, no, like if you sweat, you should wash your face. Duh, I know, common sense. I should have known that. But anyway, we're all learning here. So I have started washing my face after the gym. But if I don't sweat, I won't wash my face because just for that reason alone, like I think that when I put all of that yummy cleansing moisturizing stuff on my face, I think it is still on, in the morning. So I think 1 to 2 times face wash is good enough, but that's just an Ashley Kelly opinion for you. So yeah, the other thing I have added to my skincare is an exfoliant about 3 times a week, which is helping again with the congestion, along with 1 to 2 facials a month. Okay. Did I overwhelm you yet? I know skincare can kind of get like, it used to overwhelm me, if I'm being honest. If you're totally new to skincare, I know it's a lot. If you're just wanting to start though, you're kind of done with the whole soap and water phase. I went through it too, but I would just book a facial at a spa near you. What I did when I was searching for a good esthetician was I just booked an express facial. Most places do this, so it's like half the time and half the price, an express facial, okay? That way you're not wasting all of your time and money trying to find someone good. Then, once you find someone you like and that you trust, and that also does a killer facial massage, that is a must, ask her what she would recommend for a cleanser. And just start there. Commit to cleansing your face every night and book your next express facial for the following month. And you just build from there. And the next month, maybe you try a professional moisturizer and then a night cream and then a serum and an exfoliant. And you just start building your collection and your 5-step skincare routine. That's what I did. And it really helped my knowledge and just overall habit of doing that. Okay. So the third and final thing that has been improving my life lately is committing to no social media until I'm either doing cardio or after a weightlifting sesh. I'm not perfect at this yet, but on the mornings that I do it, I feel such a difference. I'm more creative and I'm just more light in the mornings. I'm writing, I'm reading, I'm meditating, I'm cooking breakfast. Because here's the thing, I don't know what your gym situation is like right now, but like as we're starting to reopen, my gym doesn't open until 10 a.m. So I wake up around like 5 or 6. Those morning hours are when I'm most alive. I'm like most myself. I'm alert. I'm like ready to go. I know not everyone is like that, but I do believe there are certain times of the day where you're just most alive, no matter who you are. Maybe yours is like noon to 9, or maybe your time that you come alive is at night and you're most productive and energized around 11 p.m. Or maybe you're like me and you pop out of bed like a psychopath ready to run 5 miles at 5 a.m. and start a business. And like, I don't know why I'm like that. This just is what it is. But I encourage you to find the times you're most productive and capitalize on those hours. That's what I've been doing lately, and I get so much more done in the mornings. But don't get me wrong, like come 2 p.m., I am on a slow and steady decline. I'm just done. Like making dinner most times is a real task, and some nights I pass the baton to B, like, no, I can't do it. I try not to use pregnancy as an excuse. I try not to play that card too often. Oh, but damn, this third trimester, it's like there's a tiny energy sucking vampire in my uterus. So I play that card when it's totally necessary because I can't let it lose its power. You know what I mean? That's just a little side tip to anyone that cares. So yes, no social media until I'm on a cardio machine or after a weight training sesh. And that's usually by like 10 p.m. So it's like 5 or 10 a.m. That's like 5 hours, without any social media, no screen time. It's good. And I'm capitalizing on my most productive hours. So you got to try it. Just try it. I think you'll shock yourself with how much you can get done. So to recap, first thing that has helped my life and has been very positive that I've been doing lately, putting 10 things away before bed. 2, skincare routine. And 3, no social media in the mornings and using my most energized hours productively. So I hope that was helpful for you guys. Make sure you let me know what you liked in a review, and also let me know what you want to hear more of. I love getting your feedback. I hope you guys are loving the interviews as much as I am. I feel like it's bringing just a lot of variety and a lot of value to the podcast. And if you want to come on, just let me know. I would love to have you on. I would love to just, sit and chat about whatever. Like, let's do it. It's those kind of things that gives this podcast life. I want to be in collaboration with all of you guys. And this isn't just my podcast. I don't want to just like talk about myself the whole time. I want to talk about you guys, what you're going through, your struggles, your triumphs, all of that. Okay. So I hope you enjoy the rest of your week, and I will talk to you on Monday. Thank you for listening to Purdy Girl Podcast. If you have a second, please rate and review and share this podcast with somebody you think would love it. See you next week.